tuning in to watch this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new punk rock videos every week and tap the bell to get notified when new videos drop. My name is Erin Micklow and I'm here at Rebellion with the DEFECTS. Introduce yourselves.
How you doing? I'm Glenn.
Hi, I'm Buck the singer.
I'm Edie Fudge.
And I'm Stevie.
Became friends on Facebook last year because of this festival, and you guys aren't any stranger to this. You guys have played this festival a ton of times. Can you talk about kind of how that came about and what happened for you that made it like family?
Well, the first time what happened was we got back together because we got an Australian tour. Someone offered us an Australian tour and me and Glenn says, fancy going to Australia? So that was it. So we got back to do that, and in the meantime, as we were practicing, etc., this come in. We got an offer for this, so and we played it since.
4 albums later.
4 albums later.
Yeah, I actually saw that you had even you sent me the Rebellion video that you made. You made it in a movie.
Yes.
So how did that come about for you to make that?
My mate Butts, he has a Butts TV on YouTube and stuff, but he that's what he does. He makes movies, and I've been coming here for 5 years before. And I says, you have to make a movie. You have to come here and film this. So it took a year before we got him. So we actually did come, and then we filmed it for 3 years. Yeah, and then put it out the next year, which was 2016, I think. It was when it came out, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the footage did span over several years. It must have taken a while to kind of collect enough to make a full length.
Well, we had like over 40 hours footage, and it had to be compacted to 4 hours. So we've still got, 36 hours of footage.
Yeah, and that's still even a pretty long movie.
Yeah. That's another movie.
An award-winning movie?
An award-winning movie it was too, yeah. FIFA Rock Movie of the Year.
But that is really cool, I mean, you made this thing of documenting kind of what this festival's about, and then more.
And it captures it, doesn't it? If you had watched it, it captures the essence of it. Once you see it, you think you're there. That's the. And then you come, that's what the trick is,
You guys actually formed in 1978, but then broke up in '84. So you said it was the Australian tour that kind of enticed you to get back together?
Yeah.
And then how did that come about that you wanted to keep going with the band?
Well, just because it was a good vibe, Glenn will tell you, he's been with us from, he's the original drummer. He's my brother-in-law as well, so we've been at it a long time, and we might as well just do this. This is what we do,
Basically, myself and the original guitar player sort of started the band in 1978 after seeing the Clash in the Ulster Hall. I met Buck a few weeks after it. Me and Dookie just started a band, and Met him, he was with my sister. And he said, I'll do a bit of singing. So then there was 3 of us. My got a bass player, started the band. And that was it, you know. Had a great time right up to 84 and then just split up. We actually played our first gig in the Heart Bar in Belfast and we were all underage, you know. So he was 14, I think, I was 16. So
Oh, wow.
young pups, you know, we're not that anymore, we're a lot old men now, you know.
So can you talk about, obviously one of the bands that everybody knows from Ireland is Stiff Little Fingers, but can you talk about kind of the scene there and how it's different from the scene here in England?
Now or then?
Then.
Then or now?
Yeah, there's 2 different. See, back then.
I'm a silly American.
Well, there's them.
Well, back then there was troubles and today there's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
but,
back then when they were blowing
it
each
was
other
pretty
up on the
fierce.
street,
It was pretty fierce.
You know.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was a different punk scene than anywhere else in the world because there was no guns or bombs going off. That was the main difference.
Yeah. People from both sides of the community, Protestants and Catholics, would never have known each other unless for punk music and places like the Heart Bar, where everybody went to see the up and coming bands and stuff, you know. I got on great, and religion was never mentioned, you know.
Difficult coming over here in England to play? Like, was there ever any sort of kind of discrimination against the Irish versus the English?
Well,
it was like political.
Yes, to be honest, when we come over first, you had to watch your accent when you were in the bar because people thought you were going to blow it up, and that's about that's the truth. They think you're going to leave you a bomb, and that's the way they would have treated you. I was born in England, so I'm English. So
there you go. Yeah, my mother is the same. I'm Irish American. And then my mother would always say that. She's like, I can't go to England, they stole our land. And I'm like, Mom, chill out.
Well, yes, a lot of people think that, you know, that's the crux of it, you know.
What you have to understand is it's not all English people, or it's not all
but
Irish
that's all
people.
political ball bag, and we take nothing to do with it.
You know, we fear politics.
It's not the truth. Yeah. We just play rock and roll.
Yeah.
We don't bother with all that shit.
Punk rock and roll, that's it.
So you guys released an album a couple years ago. Do you have plans to do any new music soon?
Yeah, we've released 4 albums in the last 6 years. Politicophobia, 45 minutes, Feed the Good Dog on the Live at the Ulster Hall. We should have a new album. Stevie's the new guitar player, he'll be on it. Yes,
his first gig.
It's his first gig actually, you know. So it should be out next spring. Sorry, his first gig with us.
You don't get wrinkles as with being there first.
Well, so how did you guys get together then to form? How did you join the band?
Well, we're all
lifetime friends. You know, we played in bands before years ago. You know,
we're all lifelong friends.
When you've been a band as long as you guys have, do you see that where there's obviously a lot of changeover in members?
Some of the lineups just get better and better.
Yeah.
You know, others don't.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the way it is. You know, that's the way it is. Basically, you know, you just have to keep going at it. You know, it's not everybody can do it. You know, the original members can't do it. You know, or else they're doing something else. You know, so that's basically what it is. Or they can't stick the pace.
Yeah.
Is basically the crux. You know, they can't stick the pace. Isn't that right, Glenn?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Well, so what else do you guys have coming up for the rest of the year?
Because our other guitar player left the band, it's been a quiet start to the year.
Yeah.
You know, now Stevie's in the band. We're going to be planning for next year. There will be a new album out around about springtime we're working on at the moment. So as far as dates are concerned, nothing at the minute, but for next year, yeah.
I thought he was actually going to say something. He's just hungry.
I just want to scream.
Go ahead, do it.
Hi, Mom.
It looks like you're ready to play. Well, I'm going to let you guys go because it's almost time for you to get on stage.
The big rock show's in town, baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. We are the Defects, and you're watching Last Rockers TV.